I'll just put the boot lid on. When I brought the car, the boot lid wasn't actually on, it was all loose. So I didn't know what the fit was like. I had a rough idea. Sort of going down this sort of side, I think that's not too bad. The actual hinges themselves, I've actually just rubbed them down and put some filler on them, painted them, just so I can use them. The rivets look good. And the bit I knew I was going to have a problem with is this side. Can you see this is where it's had some sort of a bash at one time. So I think I just need to get it boot lid roughly where it is. I don't think it can go anywhere else. Where is it at the moment? Stop mumbling. The line at the back is really good. A bit frightened about tightening the hinges up too much because they're going to snap, aren't they? But you can see where the line is okay up to there. I've got a camera on it. It starts running out. So I'll see if I can mark that out somehow. I'm going to do that. It's right there as well. If you've been watching some of my videos, some of the early ones, you actually remember that this part here was full of lead. So it's had a bit of a nudge in here somewhere. So all in all, not too bad. It's quite good with the lid on, isn't it? And the actual catch up here. Yeah, that works as well. You can see all the welding I've done underneath the louvers now. I'm really pleased with that. I wasn't going to put the boot lid on, but it's not going to get in the way at all, is it? Well, you can see, if you look down here, there is a bit of an angle down there. And so is that. Oh, that just needs blocking out just a little bit more. So I'll have a play around with that. This video is going to be sort of lots of bits and pieces. I'm not going to focus on one particular thing because I do get bored a little bit. I thought I'd just try to do a bit of body work. When I was doing the outer sills, and that's going to stay as it is at the moment. Still got issues with the front door. It's catching up on something, but what I'm going to do, not at the moment, I want to take these bars out. These are the ones I put in there to keep it all together while I was playing around the doors and the sill. So they can come out now because I don't really need it anymore. So I think concentrate on marking this out first. And the beauty of this is, it's a nice standing up job. I haven't got to worry about it too much. Apart from the boot collapsing and hitting me on the head. Right, let's mark it out and see what we got. Well, I have been sort of sanding this down, but I need to get this cap a bit bigger. But it does actually close now, look. Which is quite good. So I'm going to do this by eye again. I'm just going to put a bit of masking tape on it. I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not. I'll do it that way. Well, I don't know how we can see that, but it's got to come out quite a bit there, hasn't it? So just give me a rough idea, a bit of a go ahead, just to see how much we've got to take out. So there's quite a bit there. Let me get you a bit closer. See it? Right, so I'll carry on rubbing this down. Cool. actual catchy thing does work, look. Brilliant. Oh, I'm going to go fit in the bonnet, just get it on out of the way really, more than anything else. I've just freed up that left hand hinge, so it's actually C-solid. So I'm going to find some bolts. What size they are, maybe a quarter or something, aren't they? Find some bolts and put the bonnet on and just see how it all lines up. Should be alright. Plus it just gets it out of the way as well, because it's been laying on there for quite a while now. Previous owner, this is what he started doing. He's done the bonnet. Again, he's done the boot as well apparently. He shop blasted it, but it definitely wasn't. He spent a bit of time cleaning all this up. I know, you know, there's a couple of splits on there somewhere. Anyway, let's go and find some bolts and see if we can get it on. Well, this is the mess. I've got all the cars out. Justin's out. It's been turned around. What I've got to do now is take the engine out. Right, that's where the Austin was, down there. Now I've got to take the, whip the engine out of the Austin while it's there. It's nice and easy to get out. Hopefully the gearbox will just hang there. I can take the gearbox out later, I'm not too fussed about that. It should actually stay in place, albeit it might be hanging down loosely somewhere. So that was the engine that was going to go in it. Now it's not. So it gave me a good opportunity to have a bit of a clear up in here. So I think, unfortunately, the engine hoist is that red thing there. Oh look, it's buried. So I've got to move all that, get the engine hoist out, just whip that engine out. Well, let's crack on and get it done then. Well, the car's back in the garage, the engine's out and I've turned it around. I remember all the hard work I've done on this wing. Anyway, what I was going to say, I will show you next what I'm going to do. The plan is actually to lift the back of the car up as high as I can get it. Yeah, I'll get it out as high as I can get it, and then I'm going to take the fuel tank out, and also I'm going to take the axle out. So it's got a bit of a lean to one side. You know what that is? I've got standard tyres down here, that was pretty flat. And this side is the mini lights that I've got. They're brand new tyres, but I haven't refurbished the wheels yet, but I think I'm going to use some different wheels anyway. Anyway, what I was going to say, let's have a quick look. I don't know if we have to see under here or not a lot of room. Well, there's a fuel tank. Some bolts there. Let's see one up. Some bolts there. Looks a bit rusty, doesn't it? I'm not sure what I'm going to support the car on. If I jack it up in the air, I'm going to take the axle out. I think first things first, I'll get it jacked up and supported on the axle. That welding I've done there, look. Welding absolutely everywhere. We'll get it up as high as we can on the axle, and then what I can do from there, I can take the fuel tank out. Once the fuel tank's out, I can see if I can support it somehow else, I don't know how. And then what we'll do, I'll drop the axle out. Now I'm not going to be silly about taking it out. I'm going to actually unbolt it just in case I have to put it back in. You never know, these plans. Right, so I think that's pretty much it at the moment. So well, thank you so much for watching my videos. I do really appreciate it. And if you've got a spare minute, if you could subscribe and give me a like. And one of the things I do really like is their comments. Just say what a bad idea this is. You shouldn't be ruining a classic A30. You should know better. But you know, it is what it is, isn't it? So anyway, thanks again so much for watching. See you again shortly. Bye now.